Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I'm coming to you today to do your spiritual growth reading for February 2024. We're going to start off with some oracle cards to get the energies that are around you at this time, kind of see what you're working through this month, and then we'll pull those energies into the main spread where we see how that looks in your everyday life a little bit better and get you some advice. So let's get started. Calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all Sagittarius placements today. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Sagittarius. February 2024. What's Sagittarius working through? Healer. Readers here. The light attributes of the healer. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. Ooh. The shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Wow. I think Sagittarius, what's going on here is you're being called to really put some love into yourself here. To take some pain, something that you might be going through that's very painful for you right now, and pull the energy out of that and use it to somehow to transform, to heal your own self. Let's get some animal cards. Okay. Sagittarius, please. What is going on here? This is saying that you have very big healing capabilities within you and a self-healer. Self-healers are very important because when people can self-heal, they need to take that information to other people to help them self-heal. Like if you have the ability to be a self-healer, to transmute your own pain into blessings in your life, that is something you need to tell other people about. Sagittarius, please. Hedgehog, trust. Beaver, balance. Have the hedgehog. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. I'm reading today for a Sagittarius who is a healer. You have gifts that you need to give the world. I think whatever's been going on has been very painful, and you want to curl up. You know how the hedgehog can curl up into a little ball to protect itself? That's kind of what you want to do. But Spirit's asking you to not do that. Spirit's saying that what you know here is very important. There's a need for balance here with the beaver. We have when you are being told that hard work is important. You are being told that hard work is important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and career must be maintained for overall wholeness and success. This is saying it is time to heal yourself here. Even before we get into you have stuff for other people to learn, this is right now the energy needs to go into healing your own self. You need to find some balance in your life between everything that's going on. Whatever this is, I feel like it's a lot, but you do need to find some balance in your healing. You need to have some trust in yourself here. Even if you feel people don't understand what you're going through, you need to understand what you feel is real and trust in that. Have underneath trust, intuition. This is a trusting of your intuition. Listen, if you are a self-healer, and it's telling me that you have the ability to do this, that means you are highly intuitive. Because in order to self-heal, you have to be in connection with your higher self, because that's what's showing you how to heal. Okay. For Sagittarius, What's going on here? Oh. Right, that's just way too many cards. We're gonna... Let's be more concise, please. 3 cards. Not for you. Milk and honey. Building blocks. Ooh, interesting. Something's not for you. And I think you know this. It's like there's a sense here in this healing energy that people don't understand what you're going through. Someone could even try to be taking advantage of you at this point. While you're failing to care for yourself. Something here is not for you, and I think that's what you're healing from. You understand this on a very intuitive level, even though you may not want to accept it into your everyday life. Intuitively, you do understand something is not for you here. You are being asked to trust and to bring balance into your life. If you know something's not for you and you try and keep it there, that creates massive imbalance. This is a time, the reason you're being asked to heal is because we have building blocks and milk and honey here. Milk and honey, this is prosperity, like having plenty. Then these building blocks, this is like you building a new tower, a new beginning here. Like you're building a new life because you're working towards this milk and honey here. But something is not for you. Let's go to the main spread here. I do have happy, happy underneath here. This is saying, this is right around the corner. I want to say this milk and honey. These building blocks are leading to this happy, happy. All right, this main spread. So we're going to ask how this energy looks in your life right now. So like what's going on, what the lesson here you're meant to learn, the blessing you're meant to receive, the challenge you're meant to overcome, and the advice from Spirit. And we will clarify all of it, Sagittarius. Do you have 6-6 here? I want to say this is 28. I'm getting that these building blocks are like the building blocks to a harmonious partnership. This not for you is in the fortune cookie here. And I am really getting whatever this is that's not for you. You intuitively know what this is, but I want to say it's something that you don't want to acknowledge necessarily. But when you do, that is part of this building block for the milk and honey here. A couple more shuffles. You are healing something very important here within your own self. The all over energy here is the sun. This is positivity. I'm getting that this is because something's not for you. You might feel discouraged. I'm getting this is the month where you're going to get a positive mindset back because you are healing. This is like being in the attitude of what you wish to receive. Also, you're being enlightened to something. If you're still, like, I think messages are being sent to you that something is not for you. And again, intuitively, I think you know it. But I think it's something that you're not quite accepting yet. The sun also is about illuminating And I've got the Ace of Swords underneath this, which tells me this is about a truth. Something is being illuminated for you to see clearly. You're understanding the truth of something. What's going on for Sagittarius? The Wheel. Woo! Karma. You could be experiencing karma right now or feel as though you are experiencing karma. This is in the upright though. This means whatever decisions you're making about something that isn't for you is spinning the wheel because you're making building blocks towards this milk and honey. This is good karma for you. You may even be illuminated to your good karma. Something is spinning. This is a change, right? A change in cycle for you. But you could also be witnessing somebody else's karma. Something that wasn't for you, possibly. Only take that if it resonates. What's the lesson here for Sagittarius? 8 of Wands. It says speed, but this is more about passionate, fast-forward movement, progress, communication. Maybe you have been too slow about something. Maybe you've been, because this, I really get whatever this isn't for you, you don't want to acknowledge. So that could be where you're being held back here. Because this is, if it's not for you and Spirit's trying to let you know, until you get that, you don't get to move forward, right? This is a block. Maybe this is about how to speed things up for yourself, accepting things you need to accept, communicating. Like, this could even be a move. You need to move physically someplace. We're going to clarify all of it. So, what's the blessing here for Sagittarius? 8 of Cups, introspection. The blessing here is that you are being illuminated to something that isn't for you. And that's going to allow you to leave that in the past. Even if this isn't something you're physically walking away from, this is something you're going to emotionally be able to detach from and walk away from too, so that you can go on to the milk and honey. This is not taking forward things that are emotionally unfulfilling with you into your milk and honey. Because milk and honey, there's nothing emotionally unfulfilling about that. That is beautiful. So you have to leave that other stuff in the past to get there, to raise your vibration to get there. 8 Ace is important here. It's a number of harmony, peace, balance, karma. This is very karmic. What's the challenge for Sagittarius? What you're going through right now. I want to say, Sagittarius, what you're going through right now is the hardest part. This is your challenge. This is completion. This is, again, this not for you. This is putting a bed to something you know isn't for you. This is your challenge. Because in order to start your new cycle, you have to put this to bed. This is also a letting go. Like, you're going to your new cycle regardless, because your vibration has raised here. You are in a vibrational match for a new level. You're learning some lesson here. But there's a need to let go to really let the cycle change. This is being stuck in a comfort zone, maybe. The advice for Sagittarius here: growth. Go where you can see growth. Go towards your new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a tangible new beginning. This is what you can see, taste, touch, smell. This is even health. This is my favorite ace. This is saying, let the wheel spin, make a change. Something isn't for you. If something in your life is a constant block and you're not getting anywhere with it, this is the time you're being illuminated to maybe it's not for you. Go towards things that aren't blocked, that don't feel so hard, that don't feel like they're not making progress. Whatever's going to make you grow here, and healing is what makes you grow. I want to get another layer of cards here with the Yin Yang Oracle before I clarify. Ace of Fire. Ooh. Listen. Something Some passion is being illuminated for you. This is the Ace of Wands. This is new starts, attraction, creation, desire, new venture, job, action. Some new path is being illuminated to you in the midst of you understanding something else isn't for you. So you're being guided to make this change because Spirit is trying to show you what this new path is. It's being illuminated. And it's a good thing for you. I also have, with this Ace of Swords, I have freedom. It says, Fool card, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. You are having an epiphany. It's being illuminated. Your direction towards, let's say, the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck, and then we have happy, happy here. You are being, it's being illuminated. You're having epiphanies about what this is and that you need to go towards it. I love this. Underneath this Ace of Swords, I didn't see before, I've got the Ace of Cups. And then the 8 Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. It's a new beginning in love. It's a new beginning in truth. It's a new beginning with inspiration. Something about whatever this path is for you. And I really think this has to do with, I don't know what it is you're leaving behind, but I think this path it obviously has to do with what you do in this world, because we're talking about milk and honey and your prosperity, right? It's something that you're really passionate about or will be really passionate about. But I want to say it brings you a lot of pentacles. This is self-mastery here. This new beginning of healing for you is about mastering yourself, becoming your best you. This is the student becoming the master. The master of what? The master of you. Learning how to drive this fleshy avatar that we have through really being cognizant of it. This is a lot of self-love. This is a lot of interpersonal knowledge about your own self with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, a lot of self-love. I think the more you understand about yourself, the more you learn to love yourself and your healing qualities here. Like, the biggest part about healing yourself is looking at yourself very, very clearly and seeing all of it, and then learning to love all of it. And if there's something that you just can't abide by in your own personality, then you stop it. When you see it clearly, you do those things. Whatever this is your chance to be free, light, abundant, freedom from something that's been keeping you down that is not for you. What is this Wheel of Fortune, the karma belief systems? You are understanding. I just had the Ace of Cups fly out again over here. This is you really understanding your own self here through self-healing. And the mask that you may wear, something is not for you. This is belief systems, mask, facade, conditioning, expectations, conformity, evaluating long-held belief systems, awakening. So you're going to be going through a huge awakening to your own self, who you are. Ooh. I want to say the other side of what's going on here is that something else in your life is being unmasked. You're seeing very clearly something else that may have had a false mask over it that wasn't for you. This is changing a big cycle for you. This is going to balance some karma. Maybe this is with a karmic soulmate. All right, the lesson with the 8 of Wands. How to manifest a new life really quickly. Ooh, that's beautiful. We had ancestor guys, alchemy, temperance card, balance, healing, moderation, transmutation, and patience. Oh, interesting. Maybe you're trying to do this too quickly. Maybe this is your lesson. You're trying to do everything too quickly, trying to do it all at once. Because this is like the temperance card. This is saying slow down a little bit. Take your time so you don't miss anything. There's the only time clock here is Spirit's time clock. Like, things happen when they happen. That's divine timing. And it takes you as long as it takes you to learn something. I want to say the other part of this is, yeah, maybe you've been doing things too quickly, so if you're doing them too quickly, maybe you're not using your intuition when you jump into things here. I want to say part of this lesson is really using your intuition here and becoming to a place of peace and balance within you. This healing card, right? This is talking about healing also. That you can speed things up, but when you're on board with spirit here, maybe some of this could be like, because we have the healer card here, sometimes when we start healing, we just wish it were all done at once and we want to plow right into it. This is the other part of this is saying you need to, you have to have balance in the other things. This is like balancing spirituality and practicality. You can't just all be about spirit all the time. You have to balance your checkbook occasionally, right? Your blessing here with the 8 of Cups. Closed off. Resistance, guarded, blocking, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. That's like the 9 of Wands energy. Oh, interesting. In this healing, I want to say part of the thing that's being illuminated to you right now is this path towards healing. In this path towards healing, you're going to end up becoming your most true self. That's where the masks come off. Your spirit guides come online to help balance you out here. And then you start walking away from that old sense of the old stuff. The stuff that you're healing, you're getting a chance to leave it in the past here. This is things that are closed off. This is like taking your lessons forward, understanding that you are a warrior. I want to say mostly this is you walking away from things that have wounded you, from things that feel closed off to you, from things that you intuitively know aren't for you. And I want to say this is you're able to emotionally leave this in the past with this healing because you heal it. So this isn't like just disregarding bad things that have happened to you. This is regarding them. This is allowing yourself to have the thoughts about those things so you can see something now that you couldn't see then and understand why it's not for you. And then you can move forward free of it. Your challenge is just doing this. It's the completion of some old cycle here, something you need to let go of. You're getting messages and dreams about this. It says telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, signs. You're getting signs. You might be seeing number synchronicities. Listen, part of the spiritual path is about healing. If you are seeing number synchronicities, 1111, 222, 333, 555, whatever it may be, or mirrored numbers 1212, that's signs that you're on a path towards healing here. You also definitely could be getting messages in your dreams about the completion of whatever needs to be completed here. Your advice is to go towards growth. Take action. Your advice is to run towards growth. We have Jupiter, action, inspired risk. This is expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. Listen, what's being illuminated here for you is passion, something you have great passion for. This is saying this is where your growth is, and you need to take an inspired risk towards it. All right, now let's clarify. All right, we have you as the Wheel of Fortune right now. There's like a balancing of karma, and I want to say this is helping you heal. Or the karma's balancing because you're healing some things here. It has to do with your belief system, long-held belief systems. This could be from your family of origin. This could be many different, whatever it is for you. I'm sure it's specific for everybody, but it's something that you mask yourself in. This is how you don't let the world see the real you. What's this Wheel of Fortune, please, for Sagittarius? Ace of Swords and the Two of Wands. A path is being illuminated for you. And I want to say it's something that you might not have thought was... Maybe you thought it wasn't for you. This path that's being illuminated. Maybe that's what's not for you. Is being... Because something... Maybe... I lost my train with whatever that was. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune with the mask. Something changing about your belief systems here. You're seeing the truth of something with this Ace of Swords. This is, again, epiphany. We have 2 Ace of Swords here. It's also a card of victory. Like being victorious over something here. And what you're seeing, again, I want to say you're being illuminated to some passion. Oh, I know what I was saying. Maybe you thought... Maybe in your childhood you were told it wasn't for you, or it was something that wasn't practical, that's something that you couldn't make money doing, so your parents poo-pooed it or whatever it was. Maybe, like, I want to say, in this healing, you're going to go back to when you were a kid and find out something that you might have been really good at or had a lot of passion for that was poo-pooed. You're like, nah, that's not for me. Well, if this is popping up for you, you have to allow yourself to have the thoughts, because you're being guided towards a direction to take here, and it's a new direction. She has the world in her hand, and she's clearly picked a path. This is inspired risk. So whatever they're asking you to go towards, to take a leap towards right now, I want to say it is being illuminated, possibly in dreams, what you're supposed to be going towards. This is a new path being illuminated. And it leads to the land of milk and honey. Yeah. The Page of Pentacles, this is you, the student, learning something new. The student's holding the Ace of Pentacles right there, which is your advice, right? You do this through knowing yourself very well. I have the King of Swords here, someone standing in their truth and integrity. Okay. Alright, too many cards and I didn't ask my question, so going on to the lesson here with the 8 of Wands. Why is the 8 of Wands the lesson? Why is the 8 of Wands the lesson, please, for Sagittarius? Knight of Wands. I have the Page of Swords underneath. So, again, Knight of Wands is a really fiery energy. It's somebody who's really passionate about something and rushes in, and then they might have second thoughts because the Knight of Wands doesn't have staying power. So they get really passionate about something, spontaneously rush in, and they're like, oh, wait, maybe not. Okay? We have your lesson here being about speed, you rushing into things that maybe aren't the best for you. This is, I want to say this lesson is about your spirit guides helping you balance things out so you know yourself a little better, so you are being asked to take inspired risk, not just risks, right? This person doesn't think about the consequences beforehand, right? With inspired risk, yeah, everything's thought out, and you're like, I think this risk is worth it, and you make the choice. This is just someone rushing in because they hadn't thought about it. So this is what your spirit guides are on board here. They want you to have that fire and that passion towards some new path here, right? They're guiding you towards it. And I want to say, I'm getting, this is kind of the difference between transmuting pain, taking pain and then transmuting it into the better, is different than running away from the pain and just trying to not feel it. The Page of Swords is, it's an energy of communicating differently or doing things in a different way. It's a young energy again with the page, but it's about communication. The 8 of Wands is also about communicating. So maybe you need to maybe you're learning to communicate with your spirit guides here. I think that's part of it. Again, pay attention to your dreams. But I want to say you're learning to communicate in a new way or do something in a new way. Maybe this is even you realizing this energy about yourself. What's this Knight of Wands in this lesson, please? You have the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. I think this is the impulsive energy within yourself you're walking away from. This is kind of a player energy too, that in and out, here for a good time, not a long time. So I want to say this is energy you're being guided towards. This is energy you're walking away from being too impulsive about something. This could have to do with the relationships or home. Doesn't have to be, but we have you going towards, maybe again, this could have been moving. You may need to move new homes. You're walking away from something here. There's this movement forward, and this movement is towards whatever this lesson is. It's about, again, with the Eight of Pentacles, you putting the work into yourself and mastering your own self here. I want to say the guidance here is to be less impulsive and to take inspired risks instead of just risks. You have to work on yourself here and master your own self. All right, your blessing here is the Eight of Cups, is being able to do this, to walk away from those things, or the impulsivity, or things that are closed off or seem resistant. Like, in order for you to keep going towards whatever this Ace of Fire is here. What's this? Judgment in reverse with the Wheel. Again, right where we started here. This is you not giving something a second chance. Being very closed off to it. This is something from the past that you are walking away from. Whether it's a belief system, whether it's an actual person, whether it's a way of life, whether it's something within you that you used to think, that's between you and you. But this is you not giving this a second chance. You're closed off to it completely. And this is a blessing, because you need to be, because whatever it is not for you. The blessing is that this is how you get this wheel moving. Tell me about the Judgment in reverse, please. Where you're walking away from having poor judgment. You're walking away from people who have poor judgment. This is... Judgment in reverse is not giving something a second chance. Yeah. There's no love here. Or the love is done. I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Swords. Something is not for you. Something was bad judgment. You're not giving it a second chance because there's not maybe your feelings have changed about something. Maybe you've been so illuminated about something that isn't for you. Your feelings have changed, and that is why you're able to introspect and leave it in the past. Ooh. Because this is done dead over here. And the blessing also with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords reverts back to the Ace. The Ten of Swords is about learning the lessons of things that are done dead and over, so you can leave the pain in the past and take the lessons forward. This is what's happening here. That is the blessing. Your challenge here is the World, and I want to say receiving dreams. Maybe you need to get more sleep. What is this challenge with the World, please? Also, with the World, does fixed signs rule the World card here? So I get a sense of stubbornness. And even in the this isn't for me, like that whole not wanting to see that, there's a sense of stubbornness here. Tell me about the World. Why is this a challenge for Sagittarius? The Star. So I have the Star and I had the Queen of Cups pop over. So this World, the challenge here is the healing. Again, this is part of completing the cycle, is having hope for the new cycle, healing the past cycle, like the Eight of Cups here, leaving the emotional baggage of it in the past. This is about being, again, very balanced, stable, harmonious. What we are going here with your lesson with the alchemy was that was temperance. This is the star. But I'm still getting that, being really balanced here. We have the yin yang. She's with the flow of emotions here. This is about healing, but also your mindset. Because we go back to positivity here. The star is a card of hope. It's a card of faith. It's a card of believing you have a destiny. It's a mindset of positivity in the star card. So I want to say this is part of the challenge here to move the cycle is being positive, having the right mindset. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a beautiful energy. It's earth energy, but the Queen of Pentacles is very stable, very grounded. She has the Ace of Pentacles right there. She's also very fertile here with the bunny. She's smoking something here. It's telling me maybe she connects with spirit. She's a healer. So I want to say part of the challenge to end the cycle is you seeing yourself in this energy. Again, I go back. I don't know if I talked about imposter syndrome in the beginning. I tried to do a reading for you yesterday and it was kind of convoluted, but one of the main themes that came out was imposter syndrome. And I kind of get that's part of this challenge here. You have to not believing that you can be in this energy or that you are this energy. This is somebody who's a really good business person. They're also a really good partner. But they're also good at being independent. They're a good parent. They're a good spouse. They're really good at stacking their coins. They're very fertile, very abundant. They're very good at self-healing themselves here. I also have underneath here the Knight of Pentacles, being very independent, stacking your own coins. I want to say part of the challenge here is having faith and being able to see yourself in this energy. It's, again, changing the mindset to positivity here. You're not an imposter. You really are this person. You have all the capability. Maybe you just need to slow down and be more balanced. Your advice here, though, is to take action towards things that bring growth in your life. An inspired risk. What's this Ace of Pentacles? What's the advice here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles the advice? I have the High Priestess in reverse. With the Ace of Pentacles. I want to say part of this, you are being guided to use your intuition without doubt here. Right? Using your intuition. The High Priestess in reverse. I want to say, yes, this is the card of needing to use your intuition and connecting with yourself. She's even meditating here. Maybe you need to meditate to connect. But I want to say the other aspect of this is taking an inspired risk towards something that's growth, even if you can't see the outcome. Because I have, again, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. This is growth. This is abundance. But there is a risk that needs to be taken. And maybe you need to follow your gut even when you don't have all the answers, like what it's going to look like on the other side completely. Happy, happy, right? 10 cups. The High Priestess in reverse, please. That's the inspired risk. You have... the gut feeling to go towards something, even though you don't necessarily know what it's exactly going to look like. What's this High Priestess in reverse, please? High Priestess in reverse? Well, jeez. Cards. Tell me about the High Priestess in reverse, please, for Sagittarius. Why is the High Priestess in reverse their advice? Three of Wands in reverse. The wheel. Again, the wheel. You're spinning the wheel here. I want to say by taking this inspired risk towards your new beginning here. Oh, you are meant to take an inspired risk. You are. And you are meant to use your gut intuition here, even for things you can't see. But you're also being advised that don't jump into this. Like, we have your lesson here being too spontaneous, right? Rushing in and not knowing even if it's what you want yet. I have the Three of Wands in reverse here. This is saying, like, this is about bad planning. This is in the upright. This is waiting for your ships to come in because actions have been taken. You can see it on the horizon. You've done the footwork already, right? This is bad planning. Something's not expanding. So I want to say this is encouraged. Also, you need to slow down a little bit and think things through a little better. You are meant to take an inspired risk. Again, it's inspired, not just a risk, but inspired. So this needs to be thought through a little bit more. Better plans need to be laid here. That's how you get this wheel to spin. There's something karma and fated here. I want to say when you slow down and connect a little bit better and heal some stuff here, you're going to see what you need to do. And you're going, I want to say you're going to see some more stuff get put into place where maybe you might not be seeing it now, but your intuition is important here. All right, I want to get a couple angel cards and then we'll call this a close. I hope this was helpful for you, Sagittarius. What's the angel advice here for Sagittarius? Okay, I have card 38. Yes, you are correct. Listen, something's being illuminated here. I want to say you know it. You are correct. This is card 38. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Put your creative energy into action. Card 25. Again, look at this. This is very creative energy and action altogether, right? Because Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. I like that. All is in perfect timing. Card 1. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So I'm going to go back to yes, you need to use your intuition, okay? Taking inspired action, but I do want to caution to make sure you have a good plan, even though you might not know how this is going to turn out, how it looks like in the end. It's about taking the first step towards some inspiration you have. Be honest with yourself. Card 5. All of your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, and then let source take it from there. I have a lot of Ace of Swords here. This is about accepting some truth within you because some mask is falling here. And I want to say that's a mask within you. You're going to be coming out, whatever this is, it's taking you to your truest you, your truest self. This is beautiful. I hope that this was helpful. I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, always, always love yourself first, Sagittarius. Thank you.